Good afternoon, ladies, and if we have some gentlemen, today we're going to honor International Women's Day. It's a celebration that goes on March 8th. I picked three women that inspire me to be our guest tonight. We have the first woman, she's going to introduce herself. She inspired me to look up to her. She's awesome. She's awesome. I am not going to take the floor. I'm going to let her tell you her story. She's somebody I have looked up to, always bring it up when I saw her, want to play with her, but she wasn't about no game. But she's my loved one. I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hello, everybody. I'm Shaquila. Me and Kalina, like we are like family. Oh my God, we're family. We family. We locked in. Like you know, we family. You know what I mean? I had to step outside you guys. I was out with my daughter and her boyfriend, so I came out. Step outside so I can be more clear and everything. But like we're family. Like I've been knowing her my whole life. Like literally 40 plus years, I've been knowing her. She's definitely family. But I am Shaquila. I'm a mom. I'm a grandma. I'm young,
Congrats.
but I'm a grandma.
Yeah. You are
And I'm an entrepreneur. I have three businesses. My first business, I have a cleaning business. I'm an LLC. My first business is called Relax I'm Cleaning LLC. I do commercial properties. I do Airbnbs. That's my thing. Then my second business is I have a product line. It's called DS Organics, and I have an all organic product line to where I do candles, I do sprays, I do wax melts, I do body butters, bath bombs. I have a skincare line, and my third baby, I cook, I bake.
welcome.
I'm from the South, so you know how we get down in the kitchen.
Yes.
I've been in the kitchen all my life. Shout out to my grandma, and my auntie for putting me in that kitchen.
Yes,
My
ma'am.
last baby is called Pastries and Catering by Q. And so that's what I do. I bake, I cook. That's my thing. So I'm kind of like, oh my God, what do I say? What do I say? A little bit about myself. Born and raised Jackson, Mississippi. Born and
Yes, ma'am.
raised. We come from nothing. We literally come from nothing. I'm blessed. I thank God, that out of everybody, he chose me. He picked me. You know what I
Yes.
mean? He picked
Yes.
me to place these talents and these gifts in. So I'm thankful. So I gotta like give all glory and honor to God, my Lord and my Savior. I'm a believer. That's the roots, that's the core of who I am. So, like I said, I thank God for everything, all the gifts He's bestowed upon me. But it's like, I don't know what to say, y'all. I'm like, dang, what do I
So,
say?
what was the hardest part when you started to get when? Because a woman, we go through so much. We have our kids, we have ourselves, we have our relationships, we have our job, we have our friends that we think are our friends but envy us. We have our family
Yeah.
that want to see us do it, and some don't. Like, what was the hardest part you would say going through all those steps to become to where you are today?
Okay, so born and raised in Jackson, Mississippi. So it was in 2006. Um, After the whole like Katrina incident, there was like destruction everywhere. Mississippi, we got hit pretty hard. After the fact.
Yeah. Yes.
So
Yeah.
God made a way for me to come to Texas. I've been in Texas, DFW area, Dallas area, since 2006. So, you know,
Congratulations, cuz you did
thank
that.
you. Listen, cuz when I tell you, so many people thought that I wouldn't make it. They thought I would be back. And what they
Yeah.
failed to realize, it was God that set me up. And it was God that said, go. Like
Did
sometimes,
you
y'all, you
ever?
got to get away. You have to get away from your people, because it's like when God has greater for you,
Hmm.
you can't be in a shell. You can't be in a bubble. You have to get outside of what you know. and I had to leave what I knew to be able to be destined for greatness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. And that's a power, that's some powerful words. I'm glad you said this. So women watching, women listening, even if we have men on here that want to chime in and be guests sometimes, they need to know these because I just want to know, like, I know how I feel sometimes. So, like, did you ever feel like you was gonna be back? Did you ever have that doubt?
No, it's like this, man. When I came to Texas, I was a mother of four, a single mother of four kids, small kids. I had four kids. I had four babies, and I was hungry, y'all. And I knew it was more to life in Jackson, Mississippi. Like I
Yeah,
knew it was. So when I came here, I knew it was a God thing. Even though at the
yeah,
time I come from like the streets. Like we come from the slums.
yeah,
No
yes.
cap. Like we come from the worst of the worst. So it was like,
But look at you now, baby, huh?
girl, oh my God, when I tell you, baby, God is good.
Yes, yes.
Man,
I'm
God
glad
is so good.
you I'm glad that you're using God because that's one thing that I want to always say when we are on here and we're talking and we're interviewing guests. I want God to be the main focus. People get away from knowing that it's a God and you gotta change your life. You gotta do right by God if you want better.
Yes. And then you know what? The thing about God is, man, God is so gracious. Because guess what? You know, I knew it was more to life. And I prayed. I'm like, God, if you want me there, then God, make the way. Because I'm not going to do anything wrong. I'm not going to do anything within my own means, my own flesh. Like, God, if this is you, make the way, prepare the way. And He did just that. So I knew it was a God move. It was a faith move. I made a move in faith, and I didn't even know that's what I was doing. You know what I mean? I didn't
Yeah,
even know it was a faith move. But I left Jackson, Mississippi with four babies, with four
yeah. Was
kids.
it hard? Was it hard at first? Was it hard?
It was hard because I had to leave everything I knew to come to a place where I knew no one. I knew no one. It was just me and
Yeah,
my kids. It was just me and my four kids. That's it. I left Jackson and came to Texas on faith, number one, a hope and a dream. And that was it.
yeah,
And that was it. And so many people thought I would be back. They thought I wasn't gonna make it. But that's the thing. That's how good God is. Because it's like it doesn't matter what people say. It don't matter what people think. Because the word says, if God be for me, who could be against me?
you right, you right, you right, you right.
So it
That's
didn't matter who was against me. Because I had the great I am for me. I did. And it was hard. It wasn't always easy. It wasn't always easy, y'all. But it was like,
yeah,
no matter what came my way, no matter the opposition, no matter when things
yeah,
didn't go the way I planned, I kept
yeah,
pushing. I kept pushing because like I
yeah,
got four people
yeah.
depending on
That's
me.
the, yeah, that's the key. That's the key. That's the key. That's the
You
key.
know,
That's the
it's
key.
it's like how can I quit? You know what I'm saying? How
Yeah,
can I give
quick.
up? And I ain't gonna sit here and tell y'all I didn't have my moments to where I'm like, God, I don't know if I can do this. This is too
Yeah,
much. This is too heavy. The weight is too heavy. But in those moments, when I thought it was too much for me, I had to remember what the word says. Take my burden, take my yoke, it's light. So I
yes,
had to
yes,
exchange my heavy burdens for his light ones.
yes. You right. You
And it
this
was
is this
like,
for words.
man, this is the only way I made it to this point, you guys. It wasn't me. It wasn't in my own strength. It wasn't in my own power. It wasn't because I was so this, so that. No. I believed in the God that I read about, the God I prayed to. I believed everything that word says. And I believe in the God that I serve. I believe that the great I am is the great I am. I am because He is. I believe in
Yeah,
what my God said. I know that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
yes.
All things mean anything you can
Mm,
think of, anything you can muster up in your imagination. My word tells me it's written, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. All things.
Yeah,
That's me. That's everything. That's
yeah,
everything.
that's
When I didn't
everything.
know,
How-
when I didn't know how I was gonna make it, when I didn't know how these bills gonna get paid, God, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that. He made a way out of no way. He did,
That's
y'all. He did. He did.
that is
He
so
really did.
powerful, so powerful because you are so beautiful. You are so
Oh,
beautiful.
thank you.
You are. I'm just mesmerized. I'm mesmerized. It ain't my time to
Oh
tell my
wow.
story. Just listening to how you left. You say you left everything behind.
No.
Yeah,
Yep. Everything I knew. Yeah.
and look at you now. You would think you grew up at where you at now. You have established yourself. You are stable. You have beautiful family. You have
Thank
beautiful
you.
home for business. Like your story can show and tell everybody. Anybody can do it. Like you said, it wasn't you. It was God. Like we
Yes.
we never know a person's story. Like you
Yeah.
said, God do anything. He strengthened you, and
Yep.
you said you couldn't give up. You said you had four that was dependent
Yep.
on you.
Yep.
We as women know that our kids look up to us and say, "Mama, I'm hungry. Mama, what we gonna eat?"
Oh Lord, you better come on. Let me know.
And
You better
that
come on.
that
Make it
right,
most
yes,
selfie.
yes, yes,
Love you
yes,
too.
that right there helps
I
a
love
lot of
y'all.
women. Helps a lot of women. What can you tell that woman
Okay.
that suffers from yearning for a man or yearning for someone other than her kids and trying to get up, trying to move, trying to keep going and be something and she just don't have it? What advice can you give her? What advice can you give her?
Okay.
What advice can you give?
So, okay. I am car. In my Bluetooth in my ear. I'm trying to see if it's gonna. You can hear me because I want to make sure that you can hear me. Okay.
Yes.
So, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Cool. Because it transported you to my car, so I wanted. Hold on, you guys. Get myself together. Let's take each.
So our first guest speaker is getting her Bluetooth together. We will be talking about the next one coming up in just a moment. I'm so excited that Shaquila was able to come on through her busy schedule and speak with us tonight about her story. As you hear, women, men, don't be ashamed to love God. God has great gifts. This woman has established herself. She is an entrepreneur, something that we all want to be. And I'm gonna say we want to be because don't nobody want to work for nobody. And if you saying you want to work for somebody, you a doggone lie. Everybody want to be established in a business and be stable where their children don't have
Okay.
to look up to
Can
them.
you hear me, cuz? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. I can
Okay,
hear
I
you.
am so sorry, y'all. My phone completely went out. I couldn't hear nothing. I'm like, oh my God, I can't hear anything. Okay,
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's all good. But you can hear me now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, okay. I'm so glad it came back on. I'm like, oh my God, what happened? So if y'all can't hear me, please let me know at any point in time so I can stop because I want y'all to hear everything I gotta say. Um, so let me give y'all a little background about what I have been um going through the past like 6 months. Turn left. Well, then turn left. 7 months now. Okay, let me turn my thing down so y'all won't hear my GPS. I don't want to be
Yeah,
having any
take your
distractions.
time. We glad you had you. We glad you squeezed us in.
Oh baby, you know anything for you.
You got the same
Anything.
over here. Anything for you. I'll fly down there. Who you want me to kill, cuz?
Girl, look now. I be trying to tell these folks, baby, listen, y'all better keep me where I'm at near Jesus, because without him,
And I was just gonna say, let me stop being this the Lord. Let me stop.
look
But
now,
yeah, oh, they better be
baby,
glad you found Jesus, baby, cause honey,
baby. When I tell people, everybody be like, "Oh, you just so sweet, you're so quiet." I'm
see,
like, "You want to keep me that way too?"
I girl, they don't understand. They don't understand. But let's
Look,
okay. Let's go back to. We're gonna go back to
yes,
Jesus.
we gonna
Hmm.
go back to the Lord. Yes, we
Yeah,
are.
yeah, yes.
So a little bit more background about me. I'm 44 years old. I just turned 44 in February.
And you look
Um,
so good. Cuz. I wish they could
Thank
see
you.
you.
Cuz,
Sure
look, you
you
gotta
are.
stop gassing me now. You gotta stop gassing me.
Girl, you get gassed all day with them niggas here. Girl, please, you know you good.
When I tell y'all, baby, this is like family. I'm talking about like, oh my gosh, like on a whole nother level. Like this family,
Yeah.
like if she called me, I'm coming. You better know it. I'm coming. I love Jesus. Don't get me wrong. I love the Lord. He's been good to me. But if she called me, I'm coming. And I ain't doing no talking when I get there. I ain't doing no talking. But hey, it's all fun and game. It's good to
Yes.
laugh, even if it's
Yep.
reminiscing about
Yes.
where
Yes.
God brought you from. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yes.
just one thing about me, y'all. I love God. I do. I
Yes.
love God. Oh my God, I love Him.
Yes.
But
Yes.
in spite of me, I'm still who I am. My personality, all
Yes.
my ways. Like I'm one of when I tell you guys, I'm one of the sweetest people you'll ever want to meet.
Yes.
Like I'm
Yes.
100. I'm real. I'm sweet. I love everybody. That's just my heart.
Yes.
I'll give my shirt off to a stranger. I'll help anybody. That's just how God created
Yes.
me. I'll help anybody if
Yes.
I can. You know, I love my family. I love those who love me. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And I
Love
go
you
to
too.
war, baby. I go to war for those who I love.
Yes.
But a little bit about me. You guys. I'm 44 years old. When I came to Texas, I was a single mom of 4 babies. I got married 6 years ago, but I
Okay.
also have been divorced just now, 7 months. The third made 7 months. Um, I filed for
I'm sorry for
divorce.
that, cuz. I'm sorry for
No,
that, cuz.
no, 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 no. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, baby, because it's okay. Um, Let me just keep it 100 with you guys. I married outside of God, and I had to suffer the consequences for
Yes,
doing
me
just
too.
that.
I
So,
out of that, right?
hold on, y'all. I'm gonna turn off my GPS because I don't need it because I know where I'm going. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to stop it
Okay.
so it won't. Okay, I had to stop it so it wouldn't keep interrupting. So let me just keep it 100 with you guys. I married outside of Christ. At the time, I thought it was God because let me tell y'all something. When you broken,
Yes.
oh God, when you broken and when you unhealed,
And vulnerable.
what you,
Cause when I was
what you,
vulnerable,
oh baby, yes, yes.
mm,
Let's talk about it. Cause let's talk
yeah,
about it. I
yes,
didn't
when
know
I
I was
was
so
yes.
Go ahead. You go ahead, cuz. Go ahead.
No, I'm agreeing with you because you right. When you broken or vulnerable or broken and vulnerable, Satan will send any man towards
Come
your
on.
way. And he will make you feel like it's love, it is not
Ooh,
love. He will make you feel like
hmm.
he's a man, he's not a man. Like
No.
I have a story to tell too. I'm gonna have my night, and I want everybody to tune on. Everybody have a story to tell. No matter if you want to
Yes.
tell it or you want to sugarcoat it, you got a story to tell. I'm not sugarcoating. I got plenty of
Nah.
stories to tell, but I just had to touch base, yes, because I feel you. Because I was vulnerable plenty times, plenty times. I
Yep.
have felt plenty times, and I'm
Yep.
still trying to rise off the last time. But I'm gonna give it. I'm trying to give it to God. I'm trying to. Cause
Yes. Let me tell you something. When I tell you I'm walking this thing out, y'all, I'm walking this thing out Because let me tell you something, when you unhealed and when you broken, baby, trash will look like treasure. Hear me when I
Yes.
say
Yes.
trash, and I mean trash. Something that you take out the freaking garbage can will look like
Mm-hmm.
treasure. Because I picked trash, thinking it was God, thinking it was treasure, but it was trash. When you unhealed, once you get healed, when you're
Yes.
unhealed, what
You
you
see
mess
the
with
you
will make
see
you
it.
sick. It'll make you
Yes.
sick to your stomach because you'll
Yes.
be like, oh my God, what place did I have to be in to think that this was you? So
Yes.
I picked a man, I did, that I thought was God, because let me tell you something,
Yes.
the Bible I'm a believer. I believe Jesus is God, He is Lord. Hey, that's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? To each their own, but that's what I believe. But my
Yes.
Bible tells
Yes.
me that Satan will present himself as an angel of light,
He
but he
will.
is
He will.
not. I got
He
entangled with
not.
somebody who I thought was from God. I thought was a man of God. I thought he was a good dad. I thought he was all these things, but he was not. He was
Yeah.
not. And because I was so broken and unhealed, but didn't even know it. I didn't even know I was so broken. I didn't know I was so unhealed until I began my process of healing. And I'm just like, ugh. Can I get
Mm.
can I keep it real with y'all?
Yes,
When
you
I
can keep.
look at when I think about my ex-husband, the children, the sperm donor of my two last children, because I was a mother of four, now I'm a mother of six.
Me too, cuz.
When I think about my kid's sperm donor, because that's all he is, I really want to throw up.
I'm
I
there.
want to throw up because I'm
I'm
like, ugh,
there.
what place did I have to be in to even like, ugh, you ain't even my
But
type.
like I said, you was broken. When you broken
I
and you
was, but
yo,
see,
you
he was
blinded.
good at he was good at pretending. And he
Yes, yes.
pretended till he could pretend no
They,
more. Because one thing
they good
about you,
at
what's in
pretending,
you,
baby. They good at
listen,
pretending.
let me tell you something, cuz. Let me tell you something, cuz. What's in you eventually gonna come out of you.
Yes, you right. You
So
right.
what was in him, eventually, when he couldn't pretend no more,
Yes.
after that second baby, he felt like he didn't have to pretend no more. So what was in him came out.
Mm-hmm.
And
You right.
I looked at my marriage and I said, God, this isn't you. This isn't
Mm,
what marriage is. Why am
mm,
I the one doing
mm.
all the working, doing all the hustling, buying the
Yeah,
food, tending to the
yeah,
house, taking care of the kids? I'm working
yeah,
harder with you than I ever had without you. If you're
yeah,
supposed to be my husband, you're supposed to
yeah.
be the head. The Bible says that the man is supposed to be on the rooftop while the woman in the house. Baby, tell me why I was on the rooftop while he was in the house.
Girl.
Let's talk
Ooh,
about
baby.
it.
I'm on the
Let's talk
rooftop with
about it.
let's talk about it.
Let's keep it
Let's
100,
talk
ladies.
about it.
Let's talk about it. Because if you on the rooftop and he in the house, baby, you need to leave that
Something.
situation because it's not
Yeah.
God. It's not
Oh,
God.
it's
It
not.
is not God. It's not God. The Bible says if a man don't work, a man don't eat. Okay?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
But if you eating off of me, okay, hold on. Let me say that. Did y'all hear me? But if you eating off
Yes.
me, if you living off me,
Yes.
come on now. So I had to look at my marriage and I had to realize I'm miserable. Number one, because I know I picked this. This is definitely not God because I ain't even attracted to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You
Oh
ain't
my
even
God.
my type. You ain't even nothing I'll even go after.
Oh my God. This
But
sound
see,
this.
I
Mm.
thought your heart was good. I thought you was a man
Yes.
of God. I thought
Yes.
these things. But see,
Yes.
like I said, Satan, when he comes, he not gonna tell you, "Oh, I'm the devil." No,
No, he
baby,
not.
he gonna
He
no,
gonna
no,
dress
no,
it
no, no,
up.
no, 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 no. He gonna dress that thing up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
And even
ma'am.
though I wasn't physically attracted to him, I thought he had a good heart. I thought.
Right. Right.
And then
Right.
I loved his family. He came from a good family. His mom, oh my God, she is a sweetheart. That is still
Oh,
my mama
God.
to this day.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Me and her, we have our own relationship. We have our own bond. That's still my mama to this day. His dad, God rest his soul, is deceased, but his dad was a real man of God, a real husband, a real father,
And
a real provider.
so it was in him, but it was in him.
Let me tell you something. It definitely was in him because he was raised around men who took care of their families. But let me tell y'all the truth, and I ain't trying to talk about him or dog him out, but let me tell y'all my
No,
truth.
no, no.
My
This
truth is that,
your
baby,
story.
I married a man who didn't want to work, who didn't want to do nothing but sit at home, smoke weed, and drink liquor, and that's it. Okay,
Mm, mm, mm. Girl, they
okay.
is all of them like that. It seems like it.
Let me keep it 100 with you. Had a business, in business together, but guess what? It was in my name. It was my business. Everything was in my name. Everything, everything. House, nothing. He had nothing in his name. No
Mm.
responsibility. Everything was on me. Everything was in my name.
And you pulled that way. God know you had it. That's why he blessed you now. He said, "This is my child. I'm gonna bless him," and he blessed you.
So let me
Yes,
tell y'all something. If a man, first of all, let me keep it real with you, baby. If he ain't got his own already, he ain't the one. Okay? Because he pretended to have all these things. But when it was uncovered, he didn't have any, he had nothing. He moved up here in my house, drove my car, ate my food. Okay. But he pretended to have all this money, all this stuff. He didn't have nothing. And when I found out it was a lie, I could have left. But I'm like, you know what? Okay, you say you're a hustler, then let's get it together.
yes,
Let's get the
yes.
money together. Because I know what I'm going to do. So,
Right.
okay, if you say you're a hustler, I know I'm one.
Yes,
Baby, I put him on. He didn't put me on. I put him on.
yes.
Okay. Had a landscaping business. Was making money. But he was lazy. He didn't want to work. He was lazy.
You are such a powerful, strong sister. You are.
He was lazy. And the only reason why I stuck around the time that I did because I was married to him. Had he just been somebody I was dealing with, he'd have been out the door a long time ago. But I'm like,
Yes.
God, I'm married.
Your,
Okay, so let me
your,
be, a
yeah.
supportive wife. I'm like, okay,
Mm.
because I'm gonna go get her. I'm gonna go get her.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm
You
gonna
are.
go and
You
get
are.
it. I'm gonna go and get it because that's all I
Then went and
know.
got it. Then went and got it.
So it's just like, okay, I already had a cleaning business. Already. I bought him his landscaping equipment. I'm like, okay, he ain't do nothing with it. We moved.
Mm.
I had to like snap that spaz out on him before he tried to get out and do something. But when I tell you that God started blessing the business because we was doing landscaping and cleaning, I was his only help. But guess what, guys? I learned a lot. I learned skills. I know how to
Yes.
landscape.
That
I
helped
know
you.
how to do it on my own because
Yeah.
I learned.
Yeah. That
I learned,
helped
y'all.
you. It helped you.
But it's just like, after that second baby, my son is 3 years old. So after that second baby, it was like he didn't have to pretend. He thought he didn't have to pretend no more. And everything was just like in the open.
He got
But I had already
comfortable.
started seeing
Yes.
that he was sorry because you living off of me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I'm just like, y'all, I couldn't do it no more. Like, why am I paying $2,400 a month in rent and you living here, but you can't
Yes.
help me pay the rent? You may have the rent money 1 month, but the next 3 months you ain't got it. And we had a nice house, but he wouldn't even work to keep it, but
Mm-hmm.
thought he was gonna lay on me. No, no. And then let me tell y'all something else, y'all. So we was married for 6 years. I filed for divorce. I did because I was done. I have a brand, my all organic brand, DS Organics. Y'all, he stole my notebooks that had my whole entire brand in it, all my ideas, everything. He stole them.
Oh my
He stole
goodness.
them. He stole them. He started stealing my personal items. And I'm like, God, why is he taking my stuff? I asked him about it. He denied it, you guys. This was just last year. My divorce was final in August the 3rd. My divorce was final. I've been divorced 7 months. I've been through hell and back because everything this man could do to hurt me, he did, you guys. He was scamming customers out of large sums of money under my business name. My business was an LLC. It was in my name. The only reason I found out what he was doing because customers started filing complaints with the BBB, the Better Business Bureau. I
Mm.
found out then. He's stealing 10, 15, $20,000 from these customers.
No,
But yet
no.
he wasn't helping paying no bills. He don't do nothing for any of his kids because he got 3 more kids besides the 2 kids I know that I know about. The 2 kids I have. I found out about it that way. And I'm like, oh my God, you mean to tell me you've been around here stealing all this money, but you didn't help pay no bills? You didn't do nothing for your kids. You just want to sit around, use that money to sit around, to lay around, to drink and smoke.
They
That's it.
do. Yes, it's sad. Yes.
That's it. That's it, you guys. Let me tell y'all something. I haven't even shared this on Facebook or any social media. So y'all getting this fresh hot off the press.
Thank
This
you
man
for
was
telling
doing
your story.
because
Thank you for telling your story.
this on top of him stealing in my business name, I had to switch my whole name, you guys. Cost me money. All these things to totally unassociate myself with my business because he destroyed it. On top of all that, y'all, don't y'all know he was doing witchcraft against me?
Are you serious? Oh
He was
my
doing
God.
witchcraft against me. Let me keep it
No.
100. Because I'm being straight, raw, unfiltered, 100. He was doing witchcraft against me. And cuz I'll send you the text messages. I'll send them to you.
Oh my God. I cannot, I know it's, they are, I know men sometimes are jealous, but the thing, the extreme they go to us, the, it's speechless. It's speechless.
Because, man, God is so amazing. Let me tell y'all something. God, my mama called me and she said, I had a dream. God showed me that somebody was doing witchcraft against somebody. She said, I didn't see who it was. All I saw was a figure. And they were
Mm.
doing witchcraft against somebody. So we thought it was my uncle or my cousin, who they deal with. I never would have thought it was him. Do y'all hear me?
Yes, yes,
We never would have thought it was him. When I
yes,
tell y'all, I had to spiritual warfare on a whole level. Let me tell y'all something. This thing is real. This thing is
yes,
real. It's not a
yes,
game. I haven't even told my story except for my family, that know. But this man did witchcraft against me, you guys. I was in the house fighting demons every single night. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning, every single night. Every single night. I'll never forget this. All because I left. Because he was not a daddy, he was not a husband, he was any of those things, you guys. And I'm not gonna make this about him, but this is my story.
yes,
This
and you
is
have
my
the right
story.
to tell it. Yes,
I
and you have
haven't
the right
told
to tell it.
anybody because I ain't said nothing about this on Facebook. This the first time you hearing about it.
Yes, because we friends on Facebook, and I always check in every now and then, because we both
Yeah.
telling our story and living our story. This is this
Yes.
is so speechless. I'm so
Cause,
glad you're here today to tell the story, and you get out
cause
of
this
there.
is unscripted. This is real life, you guys. I had to move. I left a big house. Hear me when I say I left a big house. 4 bedrooms, 2-story, over 2,400 square feet in the state of Texas. My house was beautiful.
Yeah,
Big
24.
backyard,
Yeah,
nice front yard. I got pictures of that house on my Facebook page. I'm not lying. I left my house in
yeah,
November, me and my 3 babies, and we moved with my friend girl because I didn't have nowhere to go. I didn't have nowhere to go. I had to leave my house because of all the demonic activity that was going on in my house. My baby's being affected. This is real.
yes, it is. It is.
We stayed with her for 2 months. 2 months. January, I just moved back in my own place. In January, y'all.
Yes, Jess,
In
you just
January, this man spoke curses over my life. I'm telling y'all, this thing is deep. You have to be careful who you deal with because you
yes,
don't know what these men are into. Either they trying to take your life, literally take your life, or they're trying to take the essence of your life.
yes,
It's so serious, y'all. You have to be careful who you involve yourself with. It's not
yes,
about a man. Forget a man. Forget a man. Hear me when I tell y'all. The only man you need to know is Jesus, baby.
yes,
Get to
yes,
know him. Get to know him. Let me
yes,
tell y'all something. Oh my God. Cuz I didn't get
yes.
married ever thinking I would be divorced. I didn't
Mm,
get married thinking my ex-husband was a deadbeat. Cause let me tell y'all something. My kids are grown. I have 4 children. My youngest from them four, she'll be 18. April the 3rd. She'll be 18. Okay. My oldest baby is 28 years old. I have
yes,
3 fully grown children, and I have a 17-year-old. But I had 2 kids by this man. My baby's 5. Her birthday is Monday. She'll be 6. And my son
yes,
is 3. So I had to start all over. Now I'm a single mother again. Again. That wasn't a part of my plan. I didn't know that I was marrying a man that was a deadbeat daddy to his other children. Let me call it out. He played me so well. He's a deadbeat daddy all the way around.
mm,
So for him to bring 2 more children in the world, knowing you sorry, you a deadbeat, y'all better know, baby. Listen to me when I say,
yes,
know who you dealing with. Know
yes,
who you dealing with. Know who you're dealing with. It's so important to know who you're dealing with. Let me tell y'all something. If that man ain't got his own house, and I mean been home, been had his own house, his own car. If he's not stable and established, baby, he ain't the one. Keep it moving. Cause this man didn't
yes,
have a pot to pee in or windows to throw it out of. But he lied like he had money. Baby, no. He ain't have nothing. I found out after the fact he ain't have nothing. He moved into my house. I was the one that had everything, a house, a car. He didn't have nothing.
You are so
Nothing.
inspiring. You are so inspiring. I'm glad you
He didn't have
told your
nothing.
story. You are so inspiring.
And y'all, like, man, lead them men. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Baby, if he ain't got his own, then baby, you go get your own and come back. But let me tell you something.
Yes.
I ain't on this helping you till you come up. Nah, baby. You need to already be up before we link up.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with being by yourself. Let me tell y'all,
Mm-mm.
I've been by myself for 7 months. Really, before I got divorced, I was by myself. Let me tell y'all something. Man, listen. I'm taking this time to heal because you
Yes.
cannot jump from one relationship into another. That's toxic. That's not
Yes.
healthy. That's unhealthy. Get healed. So let me tell you, I'm
Yes.
going through my healing process to forgive and to be healed and delivered and whole and set free. So when the man that God has for me come on the scene, baby, I'm healed, I'm delivered, I'm whole, I'm set free.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. It's just me and Jesus right now. It's me,
But
Jesus, and them kids
that's
I
the
got in my
best.
house. That's it.
That's the that's the best. That's the best. You control the vibe. You control the mood.
Girl,
That's the
you
best.
better say
That's the
that.
best.
You you better know that you're the blessing because my Bible tells me it's written when a man finds a wife in Christ, he finds a good thing and he obtains
Yes.
favor. So you better know that you know, baby, you a good thing and you favor. You favor.
Yes.
You're favored. This man wasn't making moves and getting the money he was getting until he was attached to favor.
Right.
See, your favor
Right.
now. You better know who you are. You're the
Yes.
prize. Ladies, you are the prize. You're the prize. You don't
Yes.
have to compete for a man. No, 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 no. You're the prize. You're the
Yes.
favor. You're the good thing. You are the good thing. His favor comes when he get with you, the good thing. You're the
Yes.
good thing.
You're right.
You're the good thing. You don't need a man to accomplish nothing. All you need
Nothing.
is Jesus.
That's
All you need
it.
is Jesus. All you need is
Yes.
Jesus. And that is all you need. Because he's the soul. He'll give you anything. He owns the cattle of 1,000 hills. He is the great
Yes.
I am that I am. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. So that means whatever you want, whatever you need, is found in Jesus.
And he will provide
And
it
I
for
ain't
you.
just saying this. Oh my God, he will provide every single thing that you need. Let me tell y'all something. When I didn't know how my bills was going to get paid, when I didn't have gas in my car, when I didn't know,
Yes.
God, what my kids gonna eat, he came through for me. He came through for my babies. He showed himself mighty in my life. You better know that you know who you serve. I serve the great I am, the mighty God, the wonderful God, the only true and wise God. That is who
Yes.
I
Yes.
serve.
Yes. Yes.
That is who I serve. He tell me to come as you are. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be
No.
right.
No.
You come
No.
as you are. He is
He will
exactly
protect
how you
you.
are right now.
Yes.
However you are right now, he doesn't care how you are. He accepts you how you are. Just come to him, your heart to him, your life to him because he loves you. He loves you more than any man will ever love you. No man will ever love you more than he loves you. He's Jehovah Jireh. He's the God that provides. He's the great Yahweh. He's the I
Yes. Say it
am that I am
again.
because
Say it
he
again. Say
is.
it again.
Because
Yes.
he is, cuz he is. I'm telling y'all, he is. He is. He's marvelous. He's magnificent. He's awesome. He's amazing because he is. Hear me when I say, oh my God. Hear me when I say, y'all. I'm still standing here today because he is. It ain't me. Ain't nobody. It's
Yes.
him.
He's God. You right. He's
It is
God.
God. It's God who gives us the power to get wealth. It's God who gives me ideas. It's him. Let me
Yes.
tell y'all something. My brand, DS Organics, it's an amazing brand. Let me put that out there. It's an amazing brand. I have
Yeah. Go
amazing
ahead. Go ahead.
products, you
Talk about
guys.
it. Hmm.
But let me tell y'all who gave me DS Organics. It was God. It wasn't me. It was God. He gave it to me. He gave me the formulas. He gave me the ideas. He gave me the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding to do what I needed to do. It wasn't
Yes.
me. It was all him. It's all him. Let me keep it real. It's all him. Whatever y'all need is found in Jesus. Whatever you need, it is found in him. If you feel like you can't go on, if you feel like you've at your wits end and there's literally like you feel like you're about to lose your mind, let me tell you something. You quote this scripture: the Lord is
Hmm.
my shepherd. The Lord
Yes.
is right now present tense. He's my shepherd and I
Yes.
shall not want.
Yes.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want for
The
nothing.
Lord
The
is
Lord
my
is
shepherd.
my shepherd, I shall not want. He making me to lay down beside green pastures. That means, oh my God, I can lay down in smooth and calm waters. Peace. He's peace. He's love. He is everything that you need. He is all that you need. He's all you need. I've been through hell. I haven't had an easy life. But when I look back and I think about everything I've been through, the key word is I've been through.
Right.
Because the word says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, because your
Right.
rod and your staff, they comfort me. The key word is though I walk through. You're walking through. Because
Yes.
guess what? There is an ending. There is a light at the end of the tunnel.
It
You're
is.
walking
Yes.
through. You're walking through the key. Keep walking. Don't stop. Keep walking. I don't care how hard it gets. I don't care if you want to quit. Keep walking. Do
Yes.
not give
Keep
up.
walking.
Don't quit. Keep walking, baby, because the
Yes.
word says you're only going through it. You're walking through it. If you keep walking, you're going to reach the end of it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Because
Yes.
my Bible tells me in the book of Ecclesiastes, the end of a thing is better than the beginning of it. You hear what I
Mm.
just said? The end of that thing is better
Mm-hmm.
than the beginning of it. The key word is it has an end. So whatever you're going through, it has an end. It's
Yes.
going to end. It's going to end. But see, while you're going through it, you gotta
Yes.
know that you know. You gotta know that you know without a shadow of a doubt. God, I know you with me. And God, I know, although I'm walking through it, let me pick up some tools as I walk through it. Pick up them tools as you walk through it.
It's going to end. I love that part. I love it. I love it.
It's
I
going
love
to
it.
end, baby. It's going to end. There's a season for everything. It's going to end. It is an end to it. There is an
Yes.
end to it. I'm telling y'all, be encouraged. No matter
Yes.
what you going through, be encouraged. Because guess what, baby, you're gonna get the story why he gets the glory. And that's not a cliche. That is true. Because I have a story. And God is getting the glory from that. From that thing. And guess what? I'm still grinding. I'm still hustling. I'm still out here. You know what I mean? I'm a mom of
Yes.
six. I have I've birthed six babies. I have two grandbabies. I want to leave a legacy for my children. I want to leave an inheritance for my children. I
Mm,
shall and I will.
mm,
I'm sitting here
mm.
grinding, y'all. I'm trying to tell everybody, number one, about the God that I serve. Number one, about the God I serve. Number two, about like my brand, DS Organics. Check me out online, DS Organics, DEESSEORGANICS.com, DS Organics. I'm on Facebook. You guys
Okay.
follow me, my personal
Yes.
page. My name Shaquila Quinn. My page is public. Follow me. You know, I always try to post about my businesses. I try to post encouraging things, but y'all check
Yes.
out my products. My products are thebum.com. They come from the great
Okay.
I am that I am. Check them
Okay.
out. For real.
Yes.
Check them out.
Yes. We are going to check them out. We so glad that you took us and put us in your busy schedule because I know you're busy. You put it on the calendar. Thank you. We really appreciate that.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
want to bring you back again on another segment
Yes.
with another topic, if you can, if you will.
You know that I will. I shall. Just let me know when.
Okay, and if you have anyone that would like to come on our podcast, we do it every Friday from 10:30 to 12:30. They can come and tell their story. We post the link on our webpage. Tell your story. It's your story to tell. And we also post the link before so you can come in and you can ask questions to the guests. You can tell your story or you can just leave a comment. So, Miss Shaquita, we appreciate you so much. You have a beautiful, wonderful story. You are a
Yes.
blessing. You did help some young ladies and men tonight with the information because it's so like it's the information you gave was so beautiful. It was just amazing. Your
Thank you.
story was speechless, but look who you are now. Like some people need to know that you would never ever go somewhere if you ain't been through nothing. And if you ain't never been through nothing and you go somewhere, how you know how to handle it? So this is a no judgment zone. So anyone who want to come and tell their story, we would not take no negative comment. We appreciate everybody and we thank you so much again, Shaquila. We hope that you continue to follow us on our page too. We're gonna check out your
Yes.
bum.com products.
Yes, ma'am. Anytime you need me, cuz I'm here. I'm here regardless. Just let me know.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So tonight we want to honor. We had two more women we're gonna honor. I want to honor one woman. Before I bring on the next guest, I want to honor one woman. When I saw this post, it just amazed me. It's the Brett. The Brett is I think 49, if I'm not mistaken, and she just had her first baby. Some women would think, "Oh, she too old to have a baby." She. But I admire her. I admire the Brett. I admire the Brett because being in the society that she's in, and I don't have nothing against that society. I have family members that's in that society. So I don't have anything against that society. I don't want to say the letters because I don't want to mess them up because I don't know the letters. But anybody who loves their self, I love them. So if you love yourself, that means you love the world because God is love and God has loved the world. So Brad, I just admire her. Raising a baby in this time and age is crazy. It's crazy. Not to mention the kids, but the adults. You have adults that's just I don't know. I don't know if they're still kids and they haven't just reached that peak in their adult life to know what's right from wrong or what you shouldn't say or what you should say. I just I don't know. I don't understand it. Like when I see some adults and the way they think, I'm like, are they serious? Are they really saying that? Like it just blows my mind. So in this day and age again, to raise a child is just it's hard. Like and when her being in that society and people love to judge. People love to judge. People love it don't matter if you have money, people still gonna judge you. It don't matter if you don't have money. People gonna judge you even worse. And I say that to say because Brett has money, and it's like, oh, some people say she don't have to worry about that. She has money. Her daughter can or her son can go to this school, or she don't have to. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because this world's gonna judge you. This world's gonna say what they want to say about how they feel your life should be. Because some people feel like, why would she have a baby and she gay? You know, is she 49? Like, how is she gonna be when the baby gets 16? Like, all negative thoughts, but I have nothing but positive thoughts and feelings about that situation. I am very I wanna nominate her. I wanna know besides the guest that we left, she's my first nomination. But I have another guest. But just even though Brett is on the internet, she's famous, that doesn't mean I can't nominate her. So I want to nominate her. I want to take a minute and nominate her because that's carrying a baby and you that age and you have never carried a child in your life. Like Brett ain't never been carrying no child. When have we seen Brett pregnant? And then with the situation that she's carrying the child in, like that's awesome. Do you have a comment about this? Tell your story.
Oh no, I don't. But I want to thank Shakula for coming on and telling her story. We appreciate that. It's a lot of women that's out here that going through the similar things that you went through dealing with the man who was nothing, want to eat off you. A lot of people pray for a good man, but they fail to realize that they need to pray for their children, their health, their wealth. Um, they want to get rush to get in a relationship with a man, and it's not a good relationship. You still here,
Yeah,
Shakur?
yeah. I really want to piggyback off of that. I brought up the bread. Moving on to the next woman, but you are correct. People pray for a good man. They do. We do. As women, we do. Because I have prayed for a good man. Not because I longed for a man or because I was single or wanted a man, but when I pray, just that's in my prayer. Even I could, and then you know the sad part about it, I could be in a relationship and still be praying for a good man. So that tell you the man that I was with was terrible. People do not understand how hard it is to find a good man. People don't understand how hard it is to find a good man because a good man takes a good woman to know how to keep that man. And I'm not saying that women don't know how to keep men, because we do. We know how to keep them. They just don't want to be kept.
You better say that, cuz you better say that. But I'm still here, y'all. I'm listening. I'm still here. But you better say that.
Yes, I was moving on to the next and about to call the next. I had to. I just had to because these men these days are not like the men we used to have. These men are not like the men that grew up around our sisters, our brothers. These men go through more stuff than we could ever imagine they went through. And I'm not making no excuses because women go through all type of stuff as well. But guess what? We rise up. We rise up. We become what we need to become for who we want to be. We become who we need to be for our family. We think outside the box. With them, it's no thinking outside the box. It's me, 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 me. Did somebody want to come in? I'm sorry. Oh, I thought it's one another person. It's just me, 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 me. They don't understand that it's not you. It's the children, it's the wife. You are the head of the household. You have to become who you are and do what you do. I have been in situations where I have seen men in my life and I have seen them younger age and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna talk to him. And at a vulnerable time as my older age, I end up being with him. And I found exactly why I was not gonna talk to him. I found out exactly why I was not gonna talk to him. I want
Yeah,
to play
because
a
we
clip.
ignore all the signs.
Boy, y'all talking. Them red flags. Let me
Yes,
tell
the
y'all
red
something.
flags. Yes, we ignore them. We
Oh
ignore
my
'em.
God. Y'all, when I tell y'all just say this, I'm done. I'm gonna be quiet, I'm gonna read my mic. But the things that we accept be the things we regret the most.
Right.
I want to play a clip. I want to play a clip. This clip is um it's a young lady. She's in the industry and she's newly married. I'm gonna post the clip also on the page and I'm gonna tag her in. I'm trying to reach out and do some networking to see if I can get her on a guest as a speaker. Hopefully, I will be able to. She's married to a rapper, and he said that her name is B. Her name is Bitch. I don't know what age group you might be with. I don't want to just say the whole word, but this clip is kind of gonna say it. So if you have younger kids, please tell them go out the room. He calls her a B, and she wants to know why do he address her like that. And he said that's what you are to me. That's what you are to me. And I just don't know where in the life of me that it became good for these men to consider us as bees. I have dealt with relationships where I have had to stand up and put my foot down and say, don't talk to me like that. Don't call me that. And it's like it going one ear and after the other. Like, girl, put like I'm like, where did you come off thinking that this was right to talk to your spouse? Where did you come off thinking that this was right to address anyone that's supposed to be a partner to you in love like this? It's just so disrespectful. And it's like some don't care. I'm not bashing men tonight. I'm this is the women
No,
in.
we are, because it's somebody that needs to hear this.
But you know what, y'all? We're not bashing men because men don't have this type of behavior. We're talking about little boys. There's a difference.
Right. True.
Well, I really don't want to bash the boys because I want to honor women tonight. But I'm just speaking on it because it seems like when it comes down to women and sometimes we fall short, it be the boys. So I have to speak I'm not sure. I'm not sure like if everybody would come open and say, yeah, I had a guy that called me a B and he did this, he did that. Some people are ashamed. Don't be ashamed.
No, you
Don't be
shouldn't be
ashamed.
ashamed. I honestly had somebody to call me a bitch, more than a bitch.
Like, don't be ashamed. Because I'm about to play this. I'm about to play. I just want y'all to listen to how he talked to her. And this is a celebrity. Like, I'm not even talking about niggas that ain't got no money. I'm talking about niggas that's got money. Don't need no bitch. And this is how he talking to her. Blueface went to Vegas without Krishan knowing, and when he returned, they got into a physical altercation where Krishan broke a glass bottle over his head. You see my head? See what it looks like? Looks crazy, right? But I'm no. So I'm gonna put this paper towel right here. Put my head on. And do what this would do. Go! Crazy. Makes no sense. You tough, right? I thought you wasn't a bitch. I thought you was super hard, super tough. You acting like a bitch. You wanna fight me about some shit that you called me, that I called you back. Now you gonna cry about it like a bitch. Don't give a what hurts. I'm hurting too. Nobody cares about the man. They only care about the bitch. There's a difference between men and women. You need to pick a side and stay on there. You steady straddling the fence. You want to be a bitch one day, you want to be a one day, you want to be a bitch this day, you want to pick one. You sitting here like somebody hit you in your head with some glass. Blueface went to Vegas without Krishan knowing, and when so he continues to call. They go in the house. I have another clip. They go in the house, and he continues to call her a bitch. He said, "That's your name." He said, "That's what you are to me." He said, "That's how I'm gonna address you. You are my bitch. You are a bitch." She is married to this man. This man is a known rapper, bukus of money. Don't need her for nothing. and deliberately belittles her and is married to her. Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand it for the life of me. Why do why do men do this? Like, what is the reason? What does that make, how does that make you feel? Because you could call your woman that you laying down having sex with emotionally attached to a bitch. That's like the worst cussing word out of all the cussing words.
Can I say something, cuz?
Mm-hmm. Yes, please.
So, like you said, we're not bashing because we're not men bashing. This is not a men hate, show. Anything like that. We're just telling our story. So we're definitely not bashing. Um, and I've been called a B by my ex. I didn't care because I knew who I was. And if you have to know who you are. And the thing about Blueface and Krishan, I didn't know they was married, girl. So I just learned something tonight.
Yes.
Um, but if you look at Krishan before, I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly, before she got with Blueface, look at how she
Yes.
looked. She was, and she's still a pretty girl, but she was so pretty. She was in shape. She had her own life, her own goals. She was doing her own thing. But when she got with the wrong, when she connected with the wrong individual, look at how her life took a turn. Not for the better, but for the
Yes.
worse. Because now you're being embarrassed, you're being disrespected in front of millions, the world, the world. It's like a power play. It's like he's trying to break her down. He's trying to diminish her self worth. He's trying to break her down. He's trying to wear her down and break her down to where she feels like nothing. Nothing. And she could do way better than him. He ain't all that.
No.
She can do better than him. But can he do better than her?
No.
And she's such a pretty girl.
And she's so young. I
And
just,
she,
it's just, ooh.
she don't know her worth. And as women, it's important to know your worth because when you know your worth, you won't settle for blue faces. There's so many men like him in the world. You won't settle for that. When you truly know your worth, when you know your worth, that you are a ruby, far more valuable than a diamond. If you know your worth, you won't settle for things like that. You won't. And I just pray for her that she just wakes up and know that you don't have to accept a man calling you a B, calling you out your name, because there's somebody out there who want to love you for you and only show you love, kindness. Ooh, girl, yeah, bring my mic out.
Yes, that is all true, and I appreciate that comment. That is all true. What is your take on this, Miss Miss Shay? Are you
Um,
there?
I'm here. I think that I'm gonna speak about myself. Me being in a relationship with somebody for so long, being disrespected, and you want to get out and you want to leave, but you kind of fear this person gonna do this to you. This, you never know what they plot in their head, so you try to find the easiest way out without them knowing, because you don't know if they gonna come try to do something to you, your kids, your family, because they got this anger built up, and that's what they'll do. They try to get you to the lowest point that they can. And I was able to get out of a relationship with somebody like that, threatening to harm me and my kids, to set my house on fire. A lot of things happened in a relationship that I was in. And I want to tell it because it's someone else right now out there going through the same thing, but they scared to say something.
Yeah,
Or they
and
don't
you're
know
gonna,
who to say something to.
yeah, you're gonna have a chance to tell your story too. This that she said she wanted to tell, because on our next, we ran out of time tonight. I'm sorry, ladies. On our next segment, we're gonna have. I don't want to announce I don't want to announce the theme of our next segment because I have to check with my next guest. And Shaquila, whenever we have a segment, please feel free to come. You don't have to speak if you don't want to. You can speak. Just please feel free. We can send you a link. We'll send you a link 30 minutes before the show. So if you have time, you can send it out to whoever else. That's what we usually do to the people who just sit in and listen. We send links and they send them out. The people who want to speak, they speak. You don't have to speak. But ladies, yes, I just want to say this. I Everything that y'all have said tonight have touched my heart because I have been there. And I feel where you're coming from. And with Krishan, I'm so glad Shaquita spoke up and said something about her because she is pretty. And Shay, what you said also makes sense. But and some people would say, I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna go ahead and close out for the night. And we're gonna post this link we're gonna post this link to this segment on our page. So if anybody want to go back and listen or comment or share anything, you will have that chance to do. I do want to say this, like you are right, Shay. People don't know what people be going through. People be like, she know he ain't he she know him, he's sorry. Why she marry him anyway? She knew he was beating her watchman. You never know how easy it is or how hard it is for somebody to leave a situation. And when the month of domestic violence, I'm gonna have guest speakers come and tell their story. I'm a survivor for domestic violence. I'm not scared to say it. When I was going to classes, one thing, and it never gets old. Don't never feel bad if you 50 and you got domestic violence going. It never gets old. Men don't stop hitting you because you old. They want to beat you some more. But this what I want to say. That one thing that I was taught in domestic violence class, don't never tell your abuser when you're leaving. Don't never give him any clue that you're leaving. So sometimes you have to play the fiddle to the flute. So I don't know if she had to marry him. I don't know why she married him, but from my understanding, she wanted to get married. So I don't know if and from my understanding, I really didn't give you the background on her. I just wanted to honor her because she's so young and she going through so much and she has not broke yet. They have not broken her yet. And I give my props and shots out to her because no one has broken her yet. He has not even broken her yet. And I hope and I pray that she is unbreakable because they will try to break you. But I just don't understand that why men do it. And I guess I would never understand it. And that's coming up. We're gonna have some men to come on our show as a guest as well. I have three lined up. One is dealing with coming out the closet, and is dealing. One is another coming about suicide, and he another man is gonna tell his story about coming out of the prison life. But I'm so glad everybody came. I'm so glad everybody committed. I'm so glad Shaquita you was able to share your story. I appreciate I appreciate it. And we will as we get bigger, as we bought this was our first lunch tonight. Woohoo! Yes, yes, yes. To many more as we continue to launch more and have more segments, we will have gifts and giveaways. And we gotta honor our first guest on the show, Shaquita. She gotta get the biggest first gift, even though she don't need it. But we gonna give her the biggest, greatest gift ever. So thank you, ladies. We appreciate you. Love, peace, and joy. And it's your story. Tell it and no judgment. Good night.